Policy from the outset was to deliver a loaded vehicle, meaning that it was a fully upgraded product that we wanted to sell. So when you walk into our model suite, everything you see in our model suites are standard. And the reason why we did that is that it's important for me that our buildings stand the test of time. Nothing annoys me more than hearing people complain about the quality of a building after they've moved in, that it wasn't what it was represented. In our product, I want everyone to actually be surprised that we delivered what we said we're going to deliver on, because nobody does. And so we suffer as a developer because a lot of developers make millions of dollars in profits on upgrades. Our buildings, we sell a really good upgrade program at a Land Development Corp product would be $100,000 in upgrades sold. We make our money on the product, not on the upgrades. We sell you a product, it's a fully upgraded product, we make a fair profit on that, and we're happy with that. And at the end of the day, the great thing is that the consumer's happy, and they go and they tell their friend that they're in a Land Development Corp product, and it's better than they ever expected. And that person then calls us and buys, and then they tell people, and they tell people. So we have repeat customers because of this kind of product. And some of the other things we do that's completely unique is that all the balconies in Land Development Corp buildings, all our balconies are a minimum of 6 feet deep. And the reason for that is that I'm a fairly large, tall individual, and I find that these balconies that are 3, 4, and 5 feet deep are very difficult to actually live outside. And we want people, like I said, in Canada, you don't get outside for many months, maybe 3. But it's nice to live in a condo, a box in the sky, as people say, and be able to get outside and have a table and a barbecue and some chairs and a lounge chair and have a bit of a party outside. And you can only do that if you have a 6-foot or larger balcony. It's just not enough space. Also, our balconies are very wide. We tend to offer what's called a wide, shallow apartment, where there's a lot of window space and they're not so deep. And that way it gives you a wider balcony and it gives you more glass for a more sort of a brighter environment to live in. Nobody likes to live in a tube. So we generally like to design units that are wide and shallow for more light. But I mean, everything we do, we do oversized front entrance doors. All our framing on our doors, most developers do metal framing on the outside of the doors in the hallways. All our hallways are framed with wood, so they feel strong and permanent and that they've been there for a long time. All our elevators we design all our elevators to be indestructible, because we know some units are rented and sometimes owners and tenants are mad at something and they mark up things. So we make sure that all our common areas are indestructible. I walk through every building during the construction period and I make sure that all of these things get adhered to. So for instance, when the building's completed and we're just finishing up the lobby, I will make site changes that cost us a lot of money, sometimes over $100,000, to make our lobbies and hallways more sustainable, so that a year or 2 or 3 after I walk through the hallway and the lobbies, they don't look like they're run down. They look like they're brand new. And that's very important to us, that our buildings stand the test of time.